Hello everybody, I hope you are well, I hope you are feeling the process of winter. So often people will say, they feel a lot lazier in winter, or they feel that they actually just want to be indoors all the time, they want to be secluded, they want to be just in their own house, and this is such a natural thing that happens. So you'll feel that often when we go into spring, there's a new spring in your step. So with winter months, you'll feel that the body naturally wants to slow down, so please make sure to listen to the body. Also, you're going to find yourself in my predicament. So actually this week I hurt my back. I think I hurt it on Saturday, and that was because I was at an event. I didn't warm up properly. I obviously did donkey hops, and it was all for social media, so I was showing off a little bit, and then something just tweaked in my back, and obviously then my back and my hips just played into each other, and they were just telling me, sorry, you need to stop. So I'm going to listen to my body, and I'm going to teach us all just how to slow down. So today's class is dedicated to a tight back or tight hips, and the idea is we're just going to flow. We're going to work with some stabilizing movements, but you'll feel that the movements that we're doing this time are a little bit more different to what we would usually do with stabilizing movements. So when you're ready, I actually want you to start lying on your back. You're going to make sure that the legs are nice and close together. You're going to remove the fleshy pieces of the buttocks out of the way, and we're actually going to meditate lying on our back. So when you're ready, lying onto your back, we're going to round readjust. If you feel that your back takes a little bit of strain lying like this, please, you can bend into the knees, heels push out, knees will drop inwards. That just means that it will take pressure off the hips and the back. Else you can place the legs together. You can remove the fleshy pieces of the bum out of the way, allow the feet to just turn out naturally. Arms are going alongside you, palms are facing up. Making sure your nose and your pubic bone are in alignment. Remember, you don't need to look where your pubic bone is, you do know where it is. Then just making sure that you're comfortable, there's no trapped skin underneath your back. And then when you feel ready, gently just closing those eyes. And together, taking a deep breath in. Taking a slow breath out. Slowly coming back to a natural breath in, natural breath out. Start to feel that you can soften just a bit deeper into the eyebrows, into your jaw. Relaxing just a bit deeper into your throat, into your collarbones. Softening into the shoulders, into your armpits. Relaxing a bit deeper into the arms, all the way into your fingertips. Feeling that soft energy sinking deep into your heart center. Relaxing a bit deeper into the ribcage, belly, and your spine. And then if you feel that you're lying here and the brain starts to become busy, why are we going so slow? Why must I keep my eyes closed? Please just tell your brain to relax. Now start to soften a bit deeper into the glutes, into your pubic area. Softening into the legs, all the way into the tips of your toes. And this time in your head and your heart, I want you to dedicate time to healing the body. Together we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and 3 slow breaths out. So slowly taking a deep breath in. Smooth exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathing in. Breathing out. Slowly coming back to that natural breath. Slowly bringing the brain back into your body. And then when you're ready, gently opening up into those eyes. Now I want you to pull your hands a little bit closer towards you. We're going to work with our breath So inhale, we're lifting those arms up. Exhale, we're dropping those arms down. Good, keeping those feet relaxed. Let's go. Breathing in, you open up into those armpits. You can feel the difference in your shoulder blades. You might even feel where they get stuck. And then as you exhale, pull those arms down. Remember, taking the arms as far as they can go. If you feel that you get stuck in a place, you can stay there. I promise you, they will loosen up eventually. Just take your time with your body. Good. We're going to do 2 more of these movements. So inhale, we lift those arms up. Exhale, pull them forward. Keeping the lower half of the body relaxed. Last one, inhale, we open those arms up. Exhale, dropping those arms alongside the body, relaxing the hands into the floor. Now, working with a move that I actually used to do in ballet, it's about creating tension into the body and then completely relaxing. So we're going to work with the side almost. You're going to watch me for the first one, and then we're going to do 5 together. So we will inhale. As you inhale, you're going to squeeze into the glutes. You're going to activate into the quads. You're going to point into your toes. You're going to create fists into the hands. You're going to activate into the shoulders. You're going to pull into your face. So you're almost making a face, a nice ugly face. You're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And as we exhale, you relax. Okay, don't worry about the noises. Remember, I can't hear you, so be as loud as you need to. Let's go. You're going to breathe in, creating tension. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Number 2, squeeze. And release. 3. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. 2 more. Inhale. Creating tension into the face, into the fists, into the feet. And release. Last one. Squeeze into the glutes, creating that tension. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Right. Slowly pulling those knees into your chest. Wrapping the arms around the legs and gently rocking the body side to side. Just massaging that lower back. And then again, soften into the face. Slow down that breathing. Slow down that breath. Good. Going into our last one. And then slowly putting the body back into your center. You're going to release those legs. You're going to lift up that dominant leg and rock the body forward. Crossing those ankles out in front of you, and then when you're ready, guys, helping your body onto all fours. Hands are coming underneath those shoulders and knees are coming underneath your hips. Spreading into the fingers, pushing weight into the knuckles. Now activating into all kinds of parts of our body. You'll feel that sometimes some of the movements might feel a bit strange, and that's just because you're thinking about it too much. Allow the body to move. So keeping the belly active, I know it can feel quite strange. You're going to push into just the chest and almost allow the shoulder blades to kiss behind you. And then you're going to push the floor away from you and make a nice big back. Okay, so there's lots of movement happening into the shoulder blades, the armpits. We drop the chest towards the floor, shoulder blades kiss, and then push into that body, opening up into the top half of your back. Yes, let's go. Number 2 for you. Pushing away. 3. Good. 4. For the last one, I want you to close your eyes. Number 5. And then slowly pulling the body back to a center position, spreading into the fingers, activating into that belly, working with a gentle movement. We're going to shift the shoulders forward. Watch them, the elbows start to hug in. We're going to do a baby chaturanga, push weight into your knuckles. Then push the floor away from you, and as you straighten into the arms, onto the fingertips, curving into the pelvis, drop your chin to your chest and breathe. Slowly rolling into those hands. If you can only do one hand at a time, that is okay. Baby chaturanga. Pushing the floor away from you, feel those elbows wobble onto the fingertips. Exhale and recant. Right, we've got 3 more to do. Close those eyes. Rolling into those hands, baby chaturanga. And then pushing into those arms again, pushing into the fingertips, pushing the body away from the floor and recant. Let's go 2 more. Keeping those eyes closed, feeling that body warming up. Pushing into the fingers, curving into your stomach. And last one, baby chaturanga. Slowly pushing that floor away from you, Onto those fingertips, drop the chin to your chest, tilt into that pelvis, and then smoothly rolling into those hands, coming back to that static position, activating into that body. This time working with a normal happy cat, angry cat. So as we exhale, drop the chin to your chest, angry cat. And then as we inhale, we drop it to the belly, we lift up happy cat. When you're ready, close those eyes, exhale, angry cat. Inhale your happy cat. Now almost feel that the breath moves you. Feel that you're loosening up into the shoulders, you're loosening up into the spine, the hips, and if the brain is busy, tell the brain, not right now. And remember guys, the brain can lose focus in many ways. It might be able to think about some work, just an easy one to give you an example of. But often what the brain does is, ooh, why are we slowing down? Why must I keep my eyes closed? Tell your brain to slow down and enjoy the movements. Good, 2 more, whatever that means in your big, beautiful brain. Good. Once you've done your last one, slowly pulling that belly button back into your spine, activating into the hands. Now, keeping this position with the belly, we're going to step the left hand to the center of your chest. You're going to feel the slight twist that opens up into the pelvis. We're lifting that right arm up. Trying to stack the right arm on top of that left arm. Now it's a gentle movement. We drop in the right hand to the floor. Placing the right hand to the center of your yoga mat, center of your chest. Now taking that left arm up, we twist. Good. When you're ready, close those eyes, dropping into that left hand. Right arm opens up. Feeling that twist into your spine, crossing from the opposite direction into that midline. Good. Dropping into the right hand, this time left arm opens up, twist. When you're ready, close those eyes. We've got 3 more to do. Dropping into the left hand, right arm opens up, twist a little bit deeper. Lifting that left hand up, twisting. Right hand opens up, twisting a little bit deeper if you can. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going into our last movement. Dropping into that left hand, right arm opens up, twist the body just a little bit deeper. And then slowly moving into the last one, you should feel arms are getting a slight burn, so activating into the muscles and feeling that feeling of pushing out of that shoulder. Slowly, we're going to drop that left hand to the floor, readjusting that body, coming back to that all fours position, and then slowly pull the buttocks behind you. Knees can be together or apart. Extend the hands out in front of you, dropping the forehead towards the floor into that extended child's pose. Close those eyes. And slowly take those deep breaths in, those deep breaths out. Reminding the body and the brain, it is okay to slow down. It is okay to move slow. You will feel muscles will still get a workout. So when you're ready, taking a beautiful deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to shift the body forward, keeping the hands where they are. And you're going to almost shift those shoulders just slightly over the wrist, keeping a tight pelvis, tight core. Now you're almost going to feel that you're going to push into the hands, pull back using your core, your kegel, and slowly pull back, child's pose. Again, shifting forward, hands are bent, you're pushing into the knuckles, arms are strong, brain is stronger. Gently pull the body back, child's pose. When you're ready, closing those eyes, and let's go, shifting that body forward. Slowly pulling it back. 2 more movements left to do, shifting forward. Slowly pulling that body back. And slowly moving into that last one, pushing the body just slightly deeper, feeling the pressure into the hands, the shoulders, gently pulling that body back into a child's pose. Relaxing into those hands, relaxing into those armpits. And then a nice smooth movement, this time rocking onto all fours. And slowly taking those toes under, pushing back into that down dog, big exhale. Spreading into the fingers. Completely relaxing into the head. Now gently walking those legs out, bending and straightening into one leg at a time. Feeling a stretch into the Achilles, feeling a stretch into the back of the knees. When you're ready, close those eyes, and again, it's gentle walks. We are not running a marathon or 100-meter sprints. We are doing yoga, baby. So close the eyes, relax the face, slow down. It is okay to slow down. 3, 2, and 1. Gently pushing both heels a little bit closer towards the floor. Now smoothly lifting that left leg up behind you, 3-legged ducks. Control that movement up. We're going to step the left foot to the outside of that left hand into your lunge. If you feel that you need to help or assist the leg, drop it down first and then actually use the same hand to pull it to the outside of that hand. Right, in this position, we're going to drop into that right knee. You're pushing into the pelvis. What I want you to make sure of is please do not let the knee overshoot the toe. You do not want to put that amount of pressure onto the knee, so you must always make sure that that front ankle and front knee stay in alignment. We're working with our breath again. We were going to work with 10 movements this time. So exhale, shift weight into that back leg. You're going to flex into the left foot. Keep a slight bend into the left knee if you don't have the flexibility. If you do, you can straighten it. And then as we inhale, we shift forward. That is number 1. Let's go. 2, we shift back. Shift forward. Number 3. Inhale as you pull forward. Ready, close those eyes. Number 4, we shift back. Shifting forward. Number 5, halfway there, remind the brain it is okay to slow down. Good. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Slowly going into that last one, 10. Good. It's a fluid movement. We're going to tuck that back to under, activate into the core, the Kegel. We slowly transfer back into that down dog. If you need to, wiggle around, readjust. If you're feeling the wrists are taking pressure, just relax, just breathe. So smoothly, my beautifuls. Let's go. Right leg lifts up behind you, 3-legged ducks. Calm, slow movement. Pull the right leg to the outside of that right hand into your lunge position. Again, help the leg if it needs some help. We're going to drop into that left knee, release the toes. We're working with our breath. As we exhale, we pull back, straighten into the right leg, flex the foot. Inhale, we shift forward. Number 1, when you're ready, close those eyes. Exhale, we shift back. Whew. Inhale, shift forward. Good. Right, eyes are going to stay closed. You're going to keep moving. I will let you know once you've got 2 or 3 more left to do. Just making sure that you're inhaling, exhaling. The brain is not busy. If it is, brain, I'm doing yoga, leave. Halfway there. Starting just to notice which hamstring feels a little bit looser, which glute might feel a little bit tighter. Notice these things about your bodies. You should have 2 or 3 more left to do. Last one. And again, as you shift that body forward, it's a smooth, fluid movement. We tuck the back toe under, we activate the core, the Kegel. We gently pull that leg back into that down dog position. I want you to wiggle around, readjust, spread into those fingers. And then together as a community of movers, take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, gently dropping the knees to the floor, keeping the core active, keeping the shoulders strong. Smoothly beautiful. Pull the body back into that child's pose. Immediately soften into the elbows. Often you will see that I face my palms facing up. It's just a nice way to release the wrists. And then again, dropping the forehead towards the floor, your yoga mat. Close those beautiful eyes. And just breathe. Don't panic. Don't get into your head about the movement or how slow we're going. Don't get into your head about, oh, my shoulders are burning, my wrists are burning. It's okay. Everyone's in. So take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Last one. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And then gently rocking the body onto all fours. Slowly tucking those toes under, pushing back into a down dog, big exhale. Again, lifting that left leg up behind you, three-legged dogs. It's a slow, controlled movement. Please do not throw your leg up. Gently pull that left knee towards the left wrist, so the same knee is going to the same wrist. You're going to pull that right leg behind you ever so slightly. So I don't want you to go into a full pigeon today. I want you to shift weight forward, so you should feel some weight into the arms. Keeping the core active, we're going to drop onto the elbows. Obviously, guys, if you are able to pull that leg slightly more forward, that is fabulous. I don't have that flexibility in my hip. So the perfect pigeon pose, that is a 90-degree angle. I unfortunately can't. If you can, that's fabulous. But please make sure you are not dropping and sitting into the left hip. That is not the correct way to do your pigeon pose. Okay, so if you are your heels closer to your pubic bone, or you are in that 90-degree angle, beautiful. Remember, weight is shifted forward. So here you're going to feel more weight into the elbows and into that front leg, the left knee. Now, in this pigeon pose, all I want you to do is rock the hips left to right. You might feel a pull into your back, you might feel a pull into your glute, and you'll just start to feel like these little rocks create a little pull. If you feel a niggle, hold it for a second or a breath, and then just keep rocking into that. Right, when you're ready, my beautifuls, I want you to close your eyes. A really amazing little stretch that you can do in front of the TV. Right, we're going for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly putting the body back to your center. Feel that you're activating into everything. Hands push into the floor. We lift our bodies up. You're going to feel a nice broad back. Tuck the back toe under and smoothly transfer back your down dog position. Big exhale. Whew. Again, wiggle around, readjust when you need to. We're doing exactly the same thing on the right leg. So right leg lifts up behind you, three-legged dogs. Pull it forward into that pigeon pose, right knee, right wrist. Putting that left leg ever so slightly behind you. And then making sure more weight is sitting in the front of the body, into the shoulders, into the chest. Gently dropping into those elbows. Completely relaxing into the head, close those eyes, and we're going to just start with those gentle rocks into your hips, your pelvis. Again, if you feel a nice little stretch, you are more than welcome to hold it for a moment, and then continue your rocking when you're ready. Good. Like always, faces soft, eyes are closed, and you'll feel, guys, on some days my voice might even irritate you with the amount that I talk. That is your brain trying to distract you. Okay, so just be conscious of that beautiful bad boy. It likes to be busy, but just know that every now and then some discipline is needed. Good. We're going for another 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow, we're going to pull those hands underneath their shoulders. You're going to slowly lift that beautiful body up. Activate into the shoulders, the belly, the kegel. We transfer back into that down dog position. Big exhale. And then again, wiggle around, readjust, making sure that you are in a good down dog position. Just spreading into those fingers. And slowly, my beautifuls, you're going to look in between the hands. I want you to step the feet forward into a flat back. As we exhale, we're going to keep a softness into the knees. We're going to fold over those legs, completely relax into the head. Now, in this position, keeping a bend into your knees, no matter how flexible you are, we're going to interlace those fingers behind your back, behind your buttocks. You can keep the palms of the hands together if you have the flexibility, else just keeping the fingers interlaced, and now pull the hands to the back of the head, feeling a stretch into the shoulders and that beautiful stretch into your spine. Close your eyes, don't panic. Good, if you can, push a little bit deeper. It's a slow movement, dropping the hands to your tail. Smoothly dropping the hands to the floor. And then a nice smooth movement. We're going to do things a bit differently. You're going to keep the hands into the legs. We're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra, allowing the chin to leave the chest. Keeping that softness into your knees, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin up, and feel how good the brain feels. So making sure that when you stand tall, you're not pushing the buttocks out, not tilting the pelvis too forward. There's a slight tilt into the pelvis. You should feel a tightness into the glutes. You should feel that big toe pushing into the floor again. Never locking your knees, you want to soften into them. And then slowly dropping the chin to your chest. We're going to slowly roll down towards the floor. Completely relaxing into the head, allowing those fingers to touch, softening into the knees, and then slowly again, rolling that beautiful body back up. Allowing the chin to leave the chest lines. Feeling a release into your head. Yes. 2 more. Gently rolling that body down, drop the chin to your chest. It's a gentle movement, don't rush. If the brain's busy, brain, my friend, I'm doing yoga. Good, we roll up. Again, feeling that beautiful release into the brain. We've got 1 more to do. Let's go. Drop the chin to your chest. Roll that beautiful body down. And then smoothing my beautifuls, we're going to roll those beautiful bodies in. Allowing the chin to leave the chest lines. Yes. Feeling that opening into your chest, that slight tilt into the pelvis. Now, lifting up onto the balls of your feet. Finding that balance, finding that activation, finding your focus. And then a nice gentle movement, we're going to roll into those heels. And you're going to shift some weight back into the heels. Good, again. Planting the balls of the feet onto the floor, we lift up. Staying focused, slowly. Dropping into the heels. Again, if you can't balance, don't stress. Let's go, rolling into these feet. We lift up. Slowly we roll down. Remember, if you haven't activated your feet or trained your feet, it will be a little bit more difficult, but babies, practice makes perfect. So, breathe. Do not get frustrated here, working at the feet. Feeling big toe, baby toe on the floor. Calves are active, glutes are active, core is active, and most importantly, the brain is active. Yes. Good. We've got 2 more to do. Slowly going into that last one. And then gently rolling into the heels, shifting into the back of the body. And now grounding into the feet, so you should feel weight is evenly distributed between the feet. Again, checking into that pelvis, guys. So often ballerinas and gymnasts always have a tilt into their pelvis. And often if you're working behind a desk all day, that tends to happen with the body. So you want to feel shoulders and heels are in alignment. There's a slight tilt into the pelvis, and we're going to again soften into the knees. What movement we're going to work with is we're going to pull the right leg forward, we're going to twist that heel outwards, and as we twist it inwards, we're going to drop into the hip. So watch that I drop into the left hip, I drop into that right hip. Try and make sure that you're not rolling into that leg, so if you need to make the movements a bit smaller, please do. But we're just actually working with a little twist into that hip. I want you to sink into the hip. It's a really nice way to lubricate into the joints. So we're going to work with 10 each side, obviously, and then we're going to keep moving and grooving. So softness into the knees, feet are strong, brain is focused, tilting into the pelvis, pull that right heel forward, sink into the left hip, and push it out. Good. 2, moving a little bit quicker than I'm talking. 3, 4, we're dancing now. 5, 6, 7, watch that supporting legs, knee. 8, 9, again, feel a workout, even though it's simple. Dropping into the right foot, ground into that beautiful foot. You want to feel bushman feet almost, like if we had to be, I nearly said cannibals, definitely didn't mean a cannibal, I mean cavemen. If we had to go back in those days, their feet were like broad, they were like monkey feet. We want those feet. Okay. So monkey foot into that right foot, you stand tall, tilting into the pelvis. Let's go. Left heel pulls forward, right hip pushes out, and twists. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Number 9. And 10. Gently placing that left foot onto the floor, readjust the body, readjust the pelvis, squeeze into the glutes ever so slightly, again dropping the chin to your chest, rolling those beautiful bodies down. Allowing the hands to touch the floor, bend into the knees, gently step back into a down dog, big exhale. Again, slowly dropping into the knees. Slowly pulling that body back into a child's pose position, immediately close those eyes. Relax the elbows, relax the hands, dropping the forehead towards the floor. Closing those eyes. And again, come back to that breath. And if the brain's busy, brain friend still doing yoga. Slowly taking a deep breath in. exhale, gently rocking the body onto all fours. Hands are coming underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Spreading into the fingers, working with our neutral rocks again. Most important movements for our backs, for our hips, that the body must feel almost like water. Everything just runs smooth. So keeping that activation into the arms, into the shoulders, keeping the activation into the core. We're going to work with our tail rocks into the left leg. And then you're going to close those eyes. You're going to get a feeling of the body just moving. It's a gentle movement behind you. You are not over-activating. And again, you've got 2 or 3 more movements left to do. Once you've done your last one, gently pull that left knee forward. And we're going to just do little fire hydrants with those legs. Again, it is just to loosen up this part of the body into the pelvis. So when you're ready, close those eyes. Just keep rocking that leg. Don't think about activating the muscles too intensely. 3 or 2 left to do. And once you've done your last one, slowly dropping into the left knee. You can keep your eyes closed. We're going to do exactly the same thing in the right leg. So swinging into the right leg, lubricating into the knee, the hip. 2 or 3 more movements left to do. Once you've done your last one, again, fire hydrants into that right leg. Keep those eyes closed. 2 or 3 more left to do. And once you've done your last one, gently dropping into that right knee, we're going to tuck those toes under. You're going to seesaw the body into a down dog. I want you to look in between those hands. You can step or jump. Cross those ankles and set your body into your free seated position. In your free seat position, I want you to extend those hands out in front of you again, guys. The point of a yoga class is not always to be the best. I know that often people want to be very competitive with themselves, which is a fabulous trait to have. But let's say that's just not where the body wants to go. So that's, I think, where the problem comes in, is when the ego and the body are like, I can't talk about these things because I am this person. So often I like to show how powerful I am in a yoga class, and that's obviously why I hurt my back. So if you feel that you're extending forward and that's as far as you can go, whether it's a limitation in your hips, your back, or because you have a baby, then you're going to stay there on the fingertips. If you feel you can push a little bit deeper, fabulous. If you can drop into the elbows, fabulous. If you're a circus freak, you can extend the arms out and you want to try flatten into the back. So look how naturally my back curves, because here I feel the tightness into my hips. So you almost want to feel that your back would look like my arm. So wherever you are in your body, you're going to do that. And then obviously for everyone, I want you to drop your chin to your chest. This just intensifies the stretch into the body. And now close those beautiful eyes. Again, you're going to just breathe in, you're just going to breathe out. And then almost feel that with every exhale you can soften. So instead of the brain going into the tense areas like, oh my word, my hip is dying. Brain, chill out. I know, I can actually feel my body is hurting there. So please relax. And then if you need to, guys, a big exhale, it usually helps the body. And then slowly walking the hands over to the left hand side, feeling a lovely stretch into the right side. You can push your body as deep as you need to go. Completely relax into the head, breathe into the uncomfortable. And then slowly walking those hands over to the right hand side, feeling that stretch into your left, immediately noticing which side feels a little bit easier. Completely relax into the head, close those eyes. You are breathing in, you are breathing out. And gently walking those hands back to your center. And slowly pull those hands back towards the legs. We roll in those beautiful bodies up. Good. Lengthening into that beautiful spine, opening up into the chest. You can take the right hand to the base of your spine. You can be on the fingertips, you can be on a flat hand. Just making sure that you're not slouching into the body, that you're active into that body. You're going to take that left hand to the right knee. You're going to pull into that leg and twist, everyone looking over that back shoulder. Eyes are closed. You are breathing, not thinking. Good. Try to twist that body a little bit deeper if you can. Body back to your center. This time slowly moving over to the opposite side. Left hand to the base of the spine. Right hand to that left knee. We're going to twist. Opening opening up into the back, opening up into the belly. Face this up. Focus on your breath, focus on this twist. And slowly coming back to that center position, feeling that beautiful release into the body. And then when you're ready, guys, you're going to lie yourselves back onto your back, stretching a little bit deeper into the body, into the pelvis. So this time I want you to keep your knees bent. Feet are going to be as wide as your hips, ladies. Hips are not as wide as you think they are. Crazy. Right, pull the feet together so the feet are going to be touching. I want you to take the right leg over the left leg. So we are not doing a figure four. Our legs are looking like that. They're bending. You almost want to feel that the back of that right knee is going on top of the left knee. Right, arms are going alongside you. Palms are facing up. We're going to drop into the right knee. Try keep both shoulders onto the floor. Pushing the body as deep as you can go. If you would like a deeper stretch, lift the knees a little bit higher. Oh, my back. But if you can't, because of these kinds of things, you can drop the knees a little bit lower. It will release the stretch ever so slightly. But yeah, feel it into the spine, the rib cage. Feel it into the hip, into the glutes. And then gently, my beautifuls, pull the legs back to your center. Keep the right leg exactly where it is. Do not take it off. And now dropping into the right quad. So exactly the same position with the legs. We're just dropping over to the opposite side. Now soften into the face. Notice where you feel the stretch. Nice gentle movement, pull the legs back to your body. Now we're going to unravel. You can the legs. So left leg is going on top of the right leg, palms are facing up, and then dropping into that left knee across the body, trying to keep the shoulders onto the floor. Twisting into the back, the belly, soften into your face, breathe into your stretch. Back to your center. And slowly dropping the legs over to the left side, so into the left quad, feeling the twist into your back, your belly, breathing into the uncomfortable. Slowly, I want you to pull your legs back to your center. I want you to unravel that left leg and extend both legs out onto the floor. Last little stretch, we're going into those hips again, making sure you're removing the fleshy pieces of the bum out of the way. We're going to bend into the left leg. If you have the flexibility, fabulous, my darlings. If you don't, again, don't stress too much. You can grab hold of the left knee with the left hand, and you can grab hold of the left foot with the right hand. If you have the flexibility, you're going to take the left hand underneath the left hand underneath the left leg. The right hand grabs that left foot, and on your back, you're going to gently just rock the baby, rock into that hip. Again, if you're feeling a niggle, you can hold it for a breath, and then just continue with that flowing motion into the body. Okay, it can be quite uncomfortable for some people, but a power movement. So take it slow. You don't have to push 110%, my darlings. It is okay to slow down. Let's go for another 3, 2, and 1. Right, gently we release that leg. We help the leg onto the floor. And smoothly moving into the last side, right leg bends immediately, guys. I will feel a difference because this is my right hip. So you can take the arm underneath, you can grab hold of the foot, and if you can't, you're just grabbing hold of the knee. You're doing exactly the same movement. Let's go, rock that hip out. Close those eyes, breathe into the uncomfortable, hold the niggle if you have one, and again, just keep that rocking. You might feel some clicks happening into the body. This is normal. Another 3, 2, and 1. Alright, gently helping that leg to the floor. Just lifting those arms up above your head, giving yourself a lovely stretch, squeeze your glutes. And then smoothly pull the knees into your chest. You're just going to rock your body back up into a free seat. And what I want you to do now is please make sure to go get yourself a cushion. Go get yourself a blanket, a warm top. You're more than welcome to have a sip of water. And please prep the body, the brain, your space for the meditation station. So always, guys, for relaxation and even meditation in the beginning, light yourself some incense. just make a nice space for yourself so that you almost feel that you're creating like a studio feel for yourself. The logic behind it and the psychology behind it is that it's a feeling of almost giving yourself the royal treatment, or this feeling of self-love, self-pampering, and believe you me, we all deserve that. So please make sure that with our yoga classes, you really dedicate that time, that space. Another thing people often do is they have distractions, so a cell phone. I know some people might be putting it on their screen or their laptop, but if your cell phone is close by and you keep looking at your cell phone, what is the point of doing the class? So even for any of the other instructors that you're working with, the body team guys, please make sure that when you're dedicating that time to yourself, you are fully committed, your brain is fully there, and that afterwards you can go social media crazy or whatever you need to do. But just a reminder that it's so important to step away from these things. Right, so I have my blanket because my house is actually freezing in winter. I wish it was summer. But yeah, get comfy. You can lie on your back, you can lie on your belly, you can lie with your legs up over the couch, you can lie with your legs up against the wall, you can put a cushion underneath your knees. Make sure you are comfortable again. If you have any injuries, lie so that it doesn't interrupt your meditation and that the injury doesn't get sore whilst you're lying there. I know for the pregnant ladies, you can lie on your sides, get yourself your pregnancy cushion, do what you need to do. But always just make sure that you're comfy. And warm, because you never want to be cold for relaxation. Right, wiggle around, making sure that you are comfy, beautiful people. Thank you for choosing to slow down with me. Thank you for choosing to not only make our body stronger, but our brain stronger by doing exactly classes like this, trying to just remind the brain it's okay to slow down. Right, once you're comfy, like we started, nose and pubic bone are in alignment, you do not need to look. And then when you're ready, close those beautiful eyes. And we're going to keep our meditation super simple, just so that we work out that brain a little bit more. We're counting our breaths together, 1 to 10, 1 to 10. So, together, inhale, count of 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Right, you're going to do exactly the same thing by yourself in your brain. Make sure you stay focused from 1 to 10. Once you've done your last one, a natural breath in and a natural breath out. Just feel how good the body feels. Brain feels loosened up, body feels calm. Just keeping the face soft, eyes closed, gently start to relax to your hands and to your feet. Now wherever you are in your body, slowly taking those arms up above your head, giving your body a beautiful stretch. We're waking up for a second time today. You can yawn, sigh, wiggle, squeeze. And then gently, beautifuls, pull the knees into your chest. Giving your body a proper hug, a proper squeeze. Relaxing into the feet and gently rock the body side to side, massaging your lower back. So you can roll over to the right hand side, fetal position, left hand side if you're pregnant. If you don't feel like that today, you can actually stay on your back, and wherever you are, just take a moment, take a breath in, a breath out. And then slowly helping the body back up into a free seat. into a half lotus, full lotus, hero's pose. Wiggle around, sitting nice and strong, confidence into that body. Shoulders away from the ears. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in, lifting both arms up, gathering yourself for wherever you're at. Exhale, we drop the hands into the heart, you drop your chin to your chest. Taking a moment to just acknowledge the human you are creating. Feeling confident about her or him. And then just in your head and your heart, taking a bow to yourself,